But wait. Wah, wah, wah. Actually, this truck's awesome. This truck is awesome. Bought this the other day because that guy over there, the Dodge, parked it over there. It's having transmission issues, and it's a stick. Come on, Dodge. It's NV4500. Actually, the transfer case, I think, went bad. Stole this truck. It's a 6.0. Yeah, I know. It's bulletproofed. It's got all the goodies on it. It's got a new transmission in it. The truck drives like a dream. It's like brand new. It's an 03, so it's the first year. It's got the leaf springs in the front. It's a grandpa truck. Actually had a camper on it. It's a long bed, which is what I wanted. 4-wheel drive. What's awesome about it is there's onboard air. Yep. It's awesome. Anyway, one of the problems, well, really the only problem with this truck is this power seat switch. It would go everywhere, up and down. This is the switch itself. It goes on there. It would go everywhere, up and down, back, up and down, but it wouldn't go forward and back. It just would not with these little deals. But as you see, if you press the little tabs by yourself, the switch works. So what's the problem? That little deal in there, see the little plastics? They're worn out. So we're gonna have to remedy that somehow. Maybe if I take some pliers and pinch that, make it form a little doohickey there, it'll work. So if you guys have a 2003 to 2007 Power Stroke or any kind of Ford, this is a King Ranch. King Ranch, baby. Look at this interior. Look at that cowboy leather. It's beautiful. Gorgeous truck. Love it. It's got power too because it's got an SCT. It's a tuner. Oh man, it goes like... I know, I'm probably going to blow it up, but whatever. I love this truck. This is an awesome truck. So, yeah, we're gonna try to fix that because I can go buy a new switch, but I think we can get this remedied. See that guy there? Not that big round deal in the middle, that point, and then this point on this side. So I took those needle noses down there and I just kind of shaped it up. So I'm going to plug it back into the switch and see if we fixed her. Moment of truth. Look at that. 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 Would you just look at that? No new switch needed. Let's put her back together. You guys probably know what those are. They're going to go over there. Well, unfortunately for this fender, I had to cut it. Not the fender, but this clamp. Man, them things ain't budging. But that one's a little bent.
Okay, so these are probably like the coolest tires I've ever seen. Not only do they say long haul, but they literally have a freeway on them. See that? That's so rad. Well, see, now you're screwed because I'm only gonna want to buy these tires from now on because it has the freeway on it.
I wanted to find something.
Looks good. That don't look good, but that does.
And go. Shit here right now, boys.
Well, I want to try to film it.
You know, I'm trying to get my ass in here so I can even see what I'm doing.
Anyway, we're doing a mod to the clutch pedal here. It's a clutch pedal extension. You want to explain what it does?
Well, as you see on the Peterbilt, your clutch pedal goes all the way to the floor. So this sticks it out a little bit so you don't have to like put your foot all the way, like literally like that. I'm going to show you guys how to center your steering wheel on a straight axle truck. This is a 03, about 99 through current Super Duties, even Dodges with a straight axle. It should be similar. This is needed after you do a leveling kit on a 99 to 04. So I just leveled my truck. It ain't supposed to be like that. I guess this is a 99 to 04 Super Duty problem, but there's a way to fix it. So right here, that guy, this is our drag link. It goes through our steering linkage. This right here is an adjuster. So what we're gonna do is gonna loosen these two, and we're gonna turn this, I believe, down. So we're gonna loosen these, and then we're gonna turn these down, and that should straighten our wheel. Now, it doesn't mess with the alignment, that just messes with the steering wheel alignment. So if your alignment's good, this is what you gotta do. If your alignment's bad, then you need an alignment. But I know my alignment on this truck's good, so we're just gonna do that. So we got a couple 50 millimeters on here. And mine's got a nut on the back, so I'm just loosening them up for now. So I can't do this two-handed. And you wanna back these off as far as you can go. You know, both of them are spinning, but we want to back these nuts off as much as we can go. So we're gonna get a wrench and put it on the back here. And I can't film that, but you get the idea. So back bolts are 17, the bolts are 17, the head, and the nuts are 15. So now we got these nice and loose, and now we can turn this. I think we need to go down. So we're gonna do one turn, and we're gonna go look at our steering wheel and see what it's doing. So that actually went the wrong way. So you gotta turn it the other way. And go back the other way now. And since we went one full turn, we're gonna do two turns right now, and let's go check. Now we're going in the right direction. I'd say let's go 3 turns. And you can see that pitman armor is actually moving. I think that's almost centered. Let's go a little bit more. Maybe that's too much, but let's go check. So I'm happy with that, but I think it needs to go a little bit more to the left. Maybe another quarter of a turn will do it. All right, so let's go do that and check on it. Pretty good. So you want to have your key in the ignition, and you want to have the ignition unlocked, obviously, so the wheel can actually do its thing. No, I think I'm gonna go turn it back just maybe 1/8 of a turn. That should do it. There we go. Very happy with that. Very happy. So now we can tighten up our bolts. Make sure we don't disturb the adjustment. We should be golden. And notice our wheels are straight. You want to park the truck with the wheels straight. That way you can adjust it properly. You don't want to do your steering wheel straight, because then you'll never know where the steering wheel needs to be. So your wheels need to be straight. So now we're gonna lock her in. Carefully. And like I said, don't try to mess with your alignment. But it's very simple, very simple. You can turn this by hand. Sometimes you need one of these guys or a pipe wrench, but on this truck being an 03, very simple. And we're nice and tight. As you can see, our pitman arm from the steering box is straight. Our clamps are tight, not going anywhere. That's a Mishimoto radiator. 6.0. So that's not an oil. It's just sweat from all the horsepower. Well, anyway, here's my leveling kit. Actually rides a lot better. There used to be a clunk on the front end, and I noticed that the old U-bolts on here were a little loose. This is a 3-inch level, because this truck sits pretty tall. With the 3-inch level, you need one of these. You need a drop bracket for your track bar, or you'll never be able to get that axle centered on the other side over there. And I went with these blocks because I think it just looks better than the little spacers that they give you. But anyway, off topic. This right here, you can do it at any straight axle truck. They should have an adjustment. Your Dodges should have this. All the Fords should have this from, 99. I'm not sure about the old OBSs, but I would imagine so too. The 99 and all the way through, current Super Duties. Every truck has an adjustable drag link. Now again, this does not change your alignment. This just changes your steering wheel position, because it just changes your angle of your pitman arm. When you do a lift on these 9904s or a leveling kit, it's a must. You have to do it. It's going to be off-centered. So I'm happy with that. We are tight. That won't move, and we're good to go. And that, my friends, is how you get your wheel straight on a nice, awesome, amazing Super Doo-Doo. Super Doo-Doo. I love this truck. It's way cooler than any other truck I've had. Well, now she's got the proper stance. She's leveled perfectly. 43 inches in the back, 43 inches in the front, 43 and a half in the back. So almost perfect. But I don't need to do anything in the back. I have onboard air on this truck. If I need to raise it up, I got bags. So looking good. I got some wheels for it too. I just gotta buy some tires. So for now, I'll roll around on these stocks though. I got a good deal on some 18s. Let's go feed the horse. So we have to hold it now.
Looks way different right now. It does.
They use like the stupidest little bolt heads on these. It's a pain in the ass to undo them, because the socket always slips on it.
Yep, so that's the bulb for the clock. It's very tiny. I don't know the bulb number, but regardless, I don't think they come in purple. So we got some translucent purple paint. We painted the bulb. We're gonna put it back in, and hopefully it will shine purple. Hopefully.
It is honestly not that bad. We're gonna clean that up. Besides, the bracket's gonna go over here. We're gonna clean that up and maybe hit it with a little primer. This little bracket we gotta cut off, and that bracket up there we gotta cut off. But I need to run to the store and get some cutoff wheels because I plumb run out. And then we can put our new shiny brackets on, which have a new little rubber gasket. Like so. We have new bushings. Same thing for up there. We have new bushings. That bracket stays because that's the cab bracket. So a clamp goes onto that. And then it hangs like so. And if you could picture that like so. And then the stack's hooked to that. So we're going to go run and get our... Actually, I'm going to go and... I've been heating these bolts up because... I'm not sure if those nutserts in there or if it's actually threaded, and I don't want them to start spinning on us. So I'm going to take the other bracket off, and then I'll show you guys I got to cut a bolt off on the other side. I got to cut that bolt off on that bracket. That flat bracket goes behind there where those 3 bolt holes are, but I can't get it out. This was kind of a pain in the ass and a half to get these off, but they're off now. So we're gonna go and undo these 4 bolts. They're 9/16. We're gonna give them a little bit of heat. Now this side doesn't look as bad as the other side when it comes to corrosion, but it don't mean nothing. And we're not burning this off. We're just putting a little heat on a bolt head and let it travel down the threads so it kind of loosens up the, you know, rust, whatever's in there. So the bottom one already loosened. Say a prayer for this top one, guys. Yep, it's spinning, but it don't mean it's coming out yet. Oh yeah, she's coming loose. You can see the bracket separating. Awesome, she's coming out. All right, let's heat these 2 back ones up and get it out of here. Well, heating it seemed to have worked. Because look at all that corrosion and salt in there. Maybe it's not salt, but it's definitely corrosion. And I guess it does have nutserts. So we got really lucky on that. I don't know if I have to reuse these bolts. I'm going to go look at my deal. So I'm not throwing them away just yet. But we're going to clean this up. We don't want all this crap in there, as you can see. So I'm going to go see if we have new bolts for that. And then off to the store we go. We got to get rid of that bracket there. Well, I mean, not cut it off. We got to cut the bolt off. As you can see, that guy right there, he's really, really stubborn. So we're going to chop him off. We don't need it anymore. Now there's no grab handles to get in and out of the truck. Well, that's not safe. I found the bag. My favorite, stainless bolts, always get seized. But we got lock washers and we got regular washers in there, so let's go get some cutoff wheels and get working. Hell, I think we're gonna have these stacks on here before we know it. So we got this cleaned up as good as we want it. Get this wire brush in there and clean some of that damn corrosion out, man. Spray some crap in there and get these holes lubed. No pun intended. That's not how I meant it. Oh, I'm out of the juice. I'll have to go find some more. We got this side looking really spiffy. So now we're gonna put our gasket on. I'm gonna put our nice new bracket on. I'm gonna get my hardware ready, put it together with the washer and a lock washer, and then we're just gonna zip these old boys in there. And then again, the top, we gotta remove those bushings because we got new ones. Kind of tricky to put on. You gotta leave them all loose, or it's hard to get these bolts in. If they only made them a little bit longer like these, probably wouldn't have been a problem. Well, We cleaned all the white crap out of it that was oozing out of here. I don't know what that was. Probably maybe that aluminum oxidization that occurs, or maybe it was actual salt. So you might be thinking, how do I get these in? They come apart. They think of everything. That Chrome Shop Mafia. And they just snap together. I like it. I like it a lot. And that's our bushings. Ready for a clamp. Well, ready for a stack. We gotta go assemble those guys if we're gonna get those on tonight. It's starting to get dark. This is the high temp stuff. And you want to overlap it when you get to this side. Like sevens? These are 7-inch elbows.
What? They sent me 7 inches? They're not supposed to have.
That's not 7. This is 6.
It's supposed to be
These are 7-inch
6 to
elbows.
5. So it turns out that 4 states sent 1 7-inch elbow.
Yeah.
Just one.
So Al's going to be rolling with 1 stack.
Yeah. So unfortunately, it's 5 p.m. here, which means that they are definitely closed out there in Joplin. So I'm going to have to call them in the morning, and hopefully they will make it right and overnight me the proper size so we're not held up too much. And it's kind of a bummer because the weather might not be good by the time it gets here.
Can you pass the hammer? It's right there.
Alright guys, so there you go. First look at the truck with half an exhaust. So I called 4 states this morning to see about getting, you know, the proper elbow for the truck, and they have to call me back. Somebody has to call me back, and they don't know if it'll be today. So that's a little annoying. I mean, Martin went to work, so it's not like we're putting the exhaust on right now, but it'd be nice if at least somebody was like available to talk to me today, and not possibly till Monday because today's Friday. But what can you do? I'm moving the truck down the hill because there's no point of it hanging out here because, again, we're not working on it right now. So we'll pick this up when we pick it up and get back to working on it.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.